Hi, my name is Kylie Frauheiger, and today, for my second speech, I decided to talk about different styles of decision making. So, we talked about this and covered this in class. One of the first 3 weeks of the course is very long ago, but it was something that was a lecture that kind of stuck with me throughout the year so far, and I just really enjoyed it because I think it kind of helped me to fully decide, like, oh yeah, I think I am going in the right path. This is what I should be doing. These are the traits that I carry. And it kind of was just a good life lesson, I think, that we did in class. So I really enjoyed it. So, for starters, I'm going to go over what the worksheets were, how we did it, how we came up with our scores. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about my scores personally and how I think it relates to what my future career goals are and what I hope to do with my life. And then kind of give you guys um, a little example of how I think it relates to me and my family personally of these traits. So, yeah, for starters, Professor Ladd gave us these two papers. And so you just went through and kind of numbered, like, of importance, which one each one was to you. So that kind of, like, definitely took some thinking, like, oh, like, do I really feel like I could be, like, job secure, or do I recognize my achievements, like, just the different things like that that you never really thought of before. So I thought that was cool right from the start. And then once you're done, you calculated how many you had, how many scores, like how high or how low, and then you went and put it on the decision style graph. So you're gonna, yep, kind of like I did here, and then you're going to mark them for where they are compared to the average scores of the class that we had. So for my personal numbers, where did that go? Okay, so for my personal numbers, there's directive, analytical, conceptual, and behavioral. So a little background on all of those is that analyticals they enjoy problem solving, they want to hear the best answer, we want control, we enjoy variety, innovative, use careful analysis. For conceptual, it's achieved orientation, has a broad outlook, very creative. Conceptuals want independence, humanistic, artistic, and they initiate new ideas. Directive, on the other hand, excuse me, it expects results. Directive is very aggressive, acts rapidly, uses rules, needs the power and status, and they use innovation and is versatile. For behavioral, it is supportive, uses persuasion, feels affiliation, it is emphasized, communicates easily, prefers meetings, use limited data. So that's kind of how they rank on the 4 boxes. Yep. So kind of looking at them, I felt like I could kind of tell where I was leaning towards. I kind of thought I was more on the behavioral side. Totally wrong, which I think is like really cool. And it's another reason why I really like this project, because it totally changed kind of what my outlook was on myself based on my answers that I put. So for my points, I had, as directive, I had 72. For analytical, I had 91. Conceptual, I had 76. And for behavioral, I had 61. So then looking more into this project of how my answers compared to, let's say, like CEOs or just bosses or anywhere high up on the like chain of workers, I guess. So comparing it to a female manager, which I thought was really cool, was our numbers were really, really close, within like 3 to 4 digits. Like, so for directive, I had 72, and an average female manager had 74. For me on analytical, I had 91, and a manager had 88. Conceptual, I had 76, and a manager had 74. And then for behavioral, I had 61, and a manager had 64. So I thought it was really cool seeing how a job that I would like in the future, to be in management and be high up and being the boss, it was neat seeing how my scores related to someone who is actually a boss and what their characteristics might be. So kind of relating this back to just a family event is my family, my mom and dad own restaurants, they're self-employed back home. And so growing up, I've always seen my parents being in charge, being the bosses. And I think that kind of instilled like a want in me. Like I want to be in charge one day. Like I want to work up to the position that I can make the decisions, I can make the rules, and people come to me for help and answers. So I think it was like really cool. Like I am following the characteristics of my parents and I am following in their footsteps, which I really enjoyed to see because that's like one of my dreams to be able to do something similar to what my mom and dad do. So I kind of understood personally for this exercise to be super helpful. At first, I was kind of like, oh, characteristics, like I know me, like who knows me better than me? But I was completely wrong in a good way. In a good way. I totally decided, like, yeah, I can be shy at times, but I can be a lot more aggressive and like willing to get work done, wanting to get work done at a faster pace and ready to like take action and be in charge and be the leader more than I could be shy. So I highly recommend taking a little survey like this. I think it either could help you redirect your actions or totally say, yes, you're going in the right direction, keep it up. So I really like that. And I will use these characteristics that I have learned to help me further into my career and help me reach those goals that I want to be, like a female manager one day. Thank you.